Well friends, it's time to backfill my ICF foundation. Good stuff. I gotta keep moving. It's minus 25 today. Get my beaver mitts on. I made these with the beaver I got. And they are super warm. The worst part of winter, it's not the cold, it's the ice. Getting ice on everything you're trying to work with. If I don't remove this ice, when it melts, there's going to be a gap in between the foam and the concrete. The foam's going to break and squish. Oh, it sucks. So I got the ice chipped off these, and then I dug them out all the way around them so there'll be no settlement issues here. The cold of winter doesn't bother me, but here's just a small display of the things that go wrong. I went to use this tool to chip off some of that concrete that had spilled. It's frozen. It's working now because I unthawed it in the truck. I wait around for that. Then I come to turn the camera on. Put my microphone, it's frozen. So now I'm gonna wait for that so I need to unthaw that. I wanna spray foam this foam board to hold it together and secure it, and it'll be nice, but this is frozen. It won't even, it's only good down until minus 12. So I'm gonna keep that warm in the truck, but still, it takes hours to cure if I'm lucky. You do it on a nicer day, but it's minus 25 here for 2 weeks. I don't see any warmer days, and I want to keep working. That's just kind of the tip of the iceberg, friends, of some of the shit you deal with when it's cold like this. Drone is froze too. I mean, these are sizable lithium batteries to be frozen to the point where they can't even put a LED in. They can't even get a reading on them. So the building inspector came out here, and now I can backfill the foundation. Because I'm in an extremely cold part of the world, I want to get this filled in right away before we have 6 months of winter, because this dirt will help hold the heat in the ground and keep the foundation and the footing warm so it's not frost heaving all winter. I'm going to fill this up to here, so I'll have about 5 feet of frost protection. And depending on where you live, alters how much coverage and how much frost protection you need. My water line is buried 9 feet deep to prevent it from freezing. It's that cold here. Even though the frost can be deeper than 5 feet, this will work extremely well because this is a heated basement and it's producing heat, which warms up the soil around it and keeps it from freezing. So this will be, once heated, this will be extremely sufficient. Beautiful. Fuck yeah. So I just want a nice level surface around here so that this will sit nice and it won't collapse and settle when the snow melts. So that's why I got all the snow and ice from underneath. The reason I'm insulating these, friends, and not this, even though they have the same amount of frost protection, the basement is heated, so it produces heat, which keeps the frost off of it. So even though I'm pretty sure that 5 feet of ground cover in this ideal soil is gonna be good for this, I'm damn sure it's gonna be good with 4 inches of foam insulation. They're never gonna move around and heave my roof up or screw up my deck. A little extra step. This shit's expensive though, man. I went to a place that is like a wholesaler of this, and that really helped. I drove quite a distance for this. Coming out of the valve stem. Let's see what I can do about that. Ow. That was kind of stupid. Not kind of a time waster, but we'll keep going. Get that tire fixed there. It slipped my mind that this tire was tubed, and then the tube leaks, and then it leaks out of the valve stem. But I took it to the tire shop, and they put a new tube in it for me, so we're good to go now, guys. So I got a great bunch of sand hauled in here now, and I just got to finish off the front of the house now. And I got to get to work and get this front filled in. Forecast -25 today. The weekend here, low -36, in the -30s, so I want this done right away. Ah, shit, this is really not good. This shit is frozen. It's totally frozen. That is no good. It'll wreck my well. Well, friends, this looks absolutely ridiculous, but it should work over the winter, just temporarily, to hold the heat into the ground and prevent that water from freezing. I don't want that casing to get destroyed by frost. Now what I really need now is to insulate the top. What I could do, I could try an insulated tarp like this one and wrap it around the top and help keep that heat from rising up and out of there. I might try that, and I'll check it and see if it unthaws in a couple days. This is keeping this from freezing. It's amazing that it works so well. I actually would really love to show you guys, but now it's snowed on it, and I don't want to take the snow off because it's adding another layer of insulation to keep that from freezing. I got my 5 foot of dirt there against the house, but you can see it's a steep drop off that mound to the rest of the level. So what I'm going to do is fill this with material so that it gradually slopes away, so that when it rains, all this water will run away from the house. I need a lot of sand. You can see just how steep of a drop off it is, and I need this whole area out here basically as high as that is. Every load is freezing in. Fuck, this is bad. I never ever want to have to do that again. Again, I'm done. I was so happy to get this backfilled before we got into the severe long winter here. But I'm not even close to being done here. Fuck, is it cold? Oh gosh. This winter we got here now is making everything very difficult. I don't even know what that is. I'm just trying to get my stuff out of the way here so I can push that sand and fill this side in, but every little thing is harder. I'm putting those loads right where I need them on whatever side of the house I'm trying to fill up. I haven't done a nice job on this side yet. It's still rough. I'll try to smooth it out a little better, but it don't make a ton of sense because there's snow trapped in some of these layers that's gonna melt and it'll need smoothed out again in the spring. But this goes, well, it couldn't have went without all the help I had from my neighbor who showed me exactly what I need to do here, which and teach me all this stuff. It's been just really helpful. So big thanks to him, guys, and let's keep giving her. So I got a beautiful stretch of warm weather here, and I'd really like to get this done before it goes back to being minus 30 every day. It makes it really hard to do this. It's hard on everything, hard on the machinery. So trying not to blow away today. This isn't low quality sand. It's a really nice sand. It's very clean and it has a lot of structure to it. The level everywhere around here and where my tractor is right. If I could just make this here down here a little more gradual. Right now it's a little steep because I'm short on material, but I want a nice gentle sloping pitch so that I can set my crane up here and work and it's nice and level, but also so that it slopes so that the water runs every way away from the house. Keep this basement dry. It'll be really good. It's just a little steep on the edges. So I got a couple more days of getting sand in here. A little hard on my trees here. Already so many have blown over. Holy fuck! I chopped the shit out of this, but it blew like hell last night. It takes half the day every day just to get started working. Well, I'm glad I plowed all the snow today for it to be all blown in again tomorrow. You can literally slap on your skates and skate down this shit. Fortunately, it's just a short little hose and a very easy fix. Shit, I just got going. Luckily, I had a hitch pin in the tractor the right size. It was hard to get that pin in. I had to pull the pressure off it. I dump all these loads of sand just exactly where I need them, and then I come with the tractor and I flatten them all out. I fill it up again, and I'm hoping I'm just about done because it takes a long time bringing all this material in, and the winter has caused me actually quite a bit of trouble with this. So hoping to wrap up here, guys. Well, friends, you know, when I first started working and helping a little bit on the farm, you know, I was pretty young, and honestly I can remember how much I just first hated it. I just wanted to go play games or something. I mean, fuck, I was like 9. But then I started to help out a lot more, put a lot more hours in during harvest, and I really started to enjoy it. This tractor was the old tractor when I first learned to drive it. She's still an old beauty. So honestly, that's kind of how I first fell in love with working, and actually how I learned to do all the stuff that is exactly what I'm doing right now. There's just a perfect slope away from this house on all four sides, and that's really going to help this house over the course of its lifetime, because every time it rains, and this is really nice high drainage sandy soil, but it'll direct water away from the house, away from the basement. Well, hopefully this is the last of it there now, friends. So friends, you can see how I'm trying to get this to slope every way away from the house. I wish I could show you, friends, a little better what this is going to look like. I knew when I started this it was going to be way harder in the winter, but I just do not have the time in the spring to do it. So I thought it would be a good job I could do over the winter. And then, because when it comes time spring here, I'm just going to have no time for a job like this that eats up so many hours. Now it's just ready to go, and I can come out here and my crane's ready to get set up, and I can start working on this right away in the spring. But still, it was nice for me to have something to do, to get outside and get working on this that wasn't so expensive to do like a lot of my other projects on the house. But I got like all the material I need, but it just needs smoothed out a little better, and it's really hard to do right now because these previous layers are frozen. It's all froze up on me. And there's snow that's gonna melt and settle, so once spring comes I hope to polish this up a little better and hope to show you then, because it's just not quite as pretty as I would like it to be. Now this beautiful sand, it's got no rocks in it, it's gonna make a beautiful yard that you'll never get stuck in, much like the rest of the land here. I'm really happy, friends, to finally wrap this one up. It's drug on a long time because of the weather, and it's just about to snow and turn cold. I can feel the north wind, and I'm glad to be done with this, man. Let me tell you, it gets hard in the winter because most of the stuff you basically can't do, but I still try and do every little thing I can to get this house one step closer to built. So anyway, friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thank you for your patience. I hope everyone is doing just great, friends, and I hope to catch you all in the next one.